I'll go first. Let's get a Widow Anchor. Damn. All right. We'll try again. Unfortunately. That's a very fun deck. Let's get a Widow Anchor. We're okay. I hope. Sure. Yay, Widow Anchor. Nope. I'm stupid. Oh. Okay. What the fuck is this? Is that a fucking Dark Rebellion dragon? That's very funny. Cool. So let's start with Afterburners. Alright. Normal summon Rose. Special summon. Activate said card. My kingdom for the fucking... Nope. I am here, unfortunately. Kill me dead, kill me dead, kill me dead. Multi-roll. There is some shit out this fucking graveyard, bro. Pendulum slot. Maybe. Damn. Yep. Well, hello, Joseph Kelly. How are you? This man is really doing some old school shit. I don't know why he did that. But okay. Okay, he is stupid. Awesome. I love that. I love that. Let's get this hoe out. I am sick as a dog, my brother. I am not doing hot too hot. Let's get you. Damn. generations. Started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With the old cards. Then I got a pack of new cards and your brain fried. That's fair. I'm playing against pendulum cards right now. They are very funny. I shouldn't have done that shit. Oh well. Let's grab the linkage. Draw an extra card. Draw 2 cards. Oh, I win. Hell yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on with Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. Normally I'm a lot more spry. But your boy is not. Your boy is very, very ill. After I beat this next duel, we're gonna move on to the reaction stuff for a little bit. There's a lot more combos I've noticed. Well, that's the funny thing. In Master Duel, that was a special thing called a tryout duel, where the timer for it is only 30 seconds, so you're kind of limited with what you can and cannot do. For better and for worse, of course, but, you know, what can you do with that, with any of that? Oh, we love a maxi, don't we? Thankfully, I can just dodge that shit. Alright. Let's get a Widow Anchor. That is perfectly fine by me. Go ahead, waste that shit. I don't give a fuck. Let's set that. We're gonna set that. Set. Mazel tov. I don't have to sit through a whole nother duel. Let's fucking go. Alright, we got a fresh pack. What we get? What legacy nonsense? Guardian of Felgrand. Alright. Oh, a Draco Tail card. That's cool. Killbind, whatever. Aggravate Dragon, fine. Another Kill Being. Blech. What we got here? Angel Statue Azarine. Interesting. That's definitely going to be useful in Odeon. Cool. I hated every second of that. That was terrible. Let's move on to the next one, ladies and gentlemen, shall we? Let's get started. So first of all, God tier thumbnail for this article. Polish analyst adds fuel to rumors that Witcher 3 will get a new DLC in 2026 to set up The Witcher 4. Isn't the first time we've heard these rumors, but honestly, I still need to finish The Witcher 3, and honestly, I might as well just download that and add it to my list. But, you know, now that CD Projekt Red is full steam ahead on The Witcher 4, you know, they might need to pull something to sort of, like, help us understand, you know, how do we get from point A to point B with Ciri becoming a Witcher, you know. God knows Geralt didn't want that for her. God knows his mentor didn't want that for her. And, it's, the Witchers are as necessary as they might be in a lot of cases. The way of becoming a Witcher is a deeply traumatic and horrifying thing that, you don't really want anyone to have to go through, unfortunately. So I would love to see a DLC where that sort of lays that stuff to bear and helps explain it to a certain degree. Moving on. Star Citizen is on course to reach $1 billion in player funding in 2026. And we're still not likely to get the single player campaign. I think that Star Citizen is a perfectly fine space sim, but if you really want just like a good space sim to play, go play No Man's Sky. Star Citizen is just I feel like it's a pyramid scheme. Or a Ponzi scheme, rather. It's fine, but the fact that they are about to make $1 billion off of their shitty monetization schemes without really putting some meaningful substance into the game, I don't know. I think it really is going to depend. Moving on. Commander Shepard actors will return for the new Mass Effect game with bells on if BioWare asks them. I mean, hell yeah. With all the layoffs and the looming sale of EA to the Saudis, I don't know where shit would go after the end of 3 and into Andromeda, but Jennifer Hale and Mark Meer are definitely eager for more, and both of them are stellar fucking voice actors. Jennifer Hale has been in some really fucking awesome projects recently. If I remember correctly. Hold on. Yeah, Jennifer Hale, she's fucking great. We love her. She's a stellar voice actress, and, honestly, at the end of the day, I think, I need to sit down and play the Mass Effect games myself, but, it really is going to have to depend. Moving on. Nigeria says it provided intelligence view as airstrikes as Higgs warns of more attacks. A reminder that they bombed the shit out of a village that, for all intents and purposes, had no record or knowledge of any ICE affiliation anywhere near it. Yeah, we're just bombing black folks now. Great. Kennedy Center. Moving on, Kennedy Center criticizes musician who canceled performance after Trump name was added to building. Richard Grinnell, president of the Performing Arts Center, wrote a scathing letter to musician Chuck Reed, saying he would seek $1 million in damages for what he called a political stunt. Oh, shut the fuck up. I don't know. I just think that it's just vanity. This administration, it's just what the MBT say, soy occupied government. Fucking maggots are just embarrassing. All right, moving on to some stuff. All right.
Wow, that looks super good. Everything you've done here is an amazing combination of flavors. Real quick, could you just add 1 scoop of cold ketchupy beans? Yeah, cold ketchupy beans. See, the most guiding principle of British cuisine is that the food should look like what it's going to come out as after you digest it.
I've talked repeatedly about the arrogance of the English and how, they think that they are, their cuisine is the best in the world, their country's in the best in the world. I will say the one thing that the British do very well is shit for the memes, because it's funny. And you know what? I'll give them credit. Everything else is dog shit. British food is disgusting. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yeah. No, I know. I mean, Scotland will like roast shit, you know, and maybe there isn't as many seasonings as I would well like, but I like a solid meaty sauce without, you know.
That's how you know you've made a proper British.
Here, watch
Yeah,
the shit.
on my
Yeah, so
sandwich,
just so you know, Joseph, I am a D1 English hater. And I want to be clear, when I say British, I mean English and any Scot, Celt, or Welshman that is enough of a bootlicker to call themselves British. You know, people who drink the Kool-Aid, rather. So when I say British, I'm not talking about Ireland, Scotland, British Isles. I'm talking about the English and the weirdos that suck their cock.
you could just do just real quick for me: peas, tuna, cold ketchupy beans, just some caked up blood, and I also want bread, but fried bread, not the bread that you're going to use for the bun, but just a piece of bread in between that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got no beef with Scotland, man. I think Scotland should have. I think when they had their Scottish independence referendum, that's what they should have done. They should have done that. Honestly, you know what I think should happen? I think that Scotland, Northern Ireland, and the Republic of Ireland, and Wales, and Cornwall, and yada yada yada, all of these groups should make a new Republic of the British Isles and then exclude England from it. That's what I think should happen. There should be a new government with all of these different interests and stuff, and you just exclude the English. Because, since when is an Englishman going to lead to anything happy? Anyways.
Hey, Hillary Clinton was right when she said that half of the Republican Party is a basket of deplorables. She actually didn't take it far enough. It's far more than half. Every single Trump supporter is an inferior fucking vermin. I wish you all the worst. I genuinely...
Yep. 100%.
Ali and Fraser Muhammad Ali Akbar.
If you have federal student loans,
Newsflash: the idea that
if you have federal student loans or you know somebody who has federal student loans, there is a new development that you need to be aware of going into January of next year, or you need to make sure that whoever you know is aware of it. Starting next year, the federal government has announced that they will start garnishing wages for anybody who is considered in default of their loan, which means they have not made a payment in over 270 days. Now, as of right now, it looks like this is only going to affect a couple thousand people, which is still, unfortunately, 1,000 people who are potentially going to get their wages garnished. But
we're in hell.
Newsflash:
I'm not going back and forth with a group of people who collectively decided that mushy means that a vegetable was cooked correctly. The reason Americans don't know who Robin Williams is because he is not famous. Because in order to be truly famous, you have to leave that humdrum ass peninsula that y'all call an empire. You know why? Because only 7 of y'all live there. The rain and the fog just create mirages to make it seem like it's more. The royal family ain't even people. That's just a bunch of monsters from the mist that have pituitary issues. You are the person who gave everybody their first handy on the back of the bus. We will look back on you fondly, but nobody with self-confidence is calling you back. Idris Elba only comes back because that's the only place people will let him rap. Adele got cornrows, married a black man, and settled in Atlanta. Do you think she's coming back? Did you truly think you could handle a group of women that called themselves the Spice Girls? In England, Sam Smith found their people in the Pacific Northwest. They don't even talk with an accent no more. In fact,
Nope.
when famous Americans fall off, they get relegated down to performing in Britain.
Yep. All right, that's enough with the British
So
hate for
here's
the
the
time
issue,
being.
right? Whenever
When there's still time before Christmas.
Claire looks like she asked Emmett Till for his pronouns before she called the cops on him.
Yeah, that tracks. That completely tracks. It's giving like crunchy crystal wine mom.
I was relieved that it was just a babby. That's when I takes closer look and realize
Fat babby.
I
I do like a chunky kitten.
Died in July, and Sharon Osbourne didn't make her first public appearance until the end of November. That's a grieving widow.
Let's watch that one more time.
Ozzy Osbourne died in July, and Sharon Osbourne didn't make her first public appearance until the end of November. That's a grieving widow.
Now,
Ozzy Osbourne died.
I'm not saying that we should tell people how to grieve. I'm not saying we should tell people how to grieve. Everybody grieves in their own way. But I'm just saying that walking out in a pantsuit to fireworks, not nary a week after your man gets domed, it's a little eyebrow raising. I'm just saying. No shade, or all the shade rather, but I'm just saying. I'm just asking some questions. Bat. Little bat.
You know what's so awesome about the cat community? Is how I need you to pay attention.
I'm sorry, but I'm not seeing Lolo. The other sweater was literally the same size. How does this one not fit? You've gained, how much have you gained weight? Have you gained?
That is a cute fucking cat. I needed that.
There is a strain of Christianity. With this being the day that a lot of people are most likely to open up a bunch of Gundam kits in the morning, and
did you hear who won CNN's Hero of the Year award?
Why do you always have to ruin everything by being intellectual? Why you always blissfully going with shit cause you a fucking dumbass?
I want to watch that again.
Why do you always have to ruin everything by being intellectual? Why you always blissfully going with shit cause you a fucking dumbass? Why do you always have to ruin
The amount. Listen, I'm happy that I have cultivated a circle of people where I don't have to deal with this shit. And I'm grateful for that. But man, in the occasional time where I have to, it's an ordeal to say the least.
The problem I don't seem to...
Republicans don't. All are gonna drive me insane. God.
Man, moving your ignorance, and I don't mean that.
The crime of like...
I don't take a lot of men.
Sam Altman and Peter Thiel, they keep like doing this dance of like, who's the worst gay guy? Who's the worst gay guy? Who's the worst gay guy? Sam Altman went on Jimmy Fallon. And he said,
I'm never gonna become one of those people.
Breaking immigration law is a misdemeanor.
Yep.
And I'm gonna fucking destroy you about it.
People are getting sent to legitimate concentration camps over a misdemeanor.
I refuse to pause gaming to make a TikTok. This is the favorite.
Right, so this is a test video. A single one of my...
If you were to think of it as humor, England is all the jokes that nobody laughs at. Scotland is all the jokes that everybody wets themselves laughing at. Yeah. That sounds about right. I mean, England cut their colonialism teeth on the backs of the Scots and the Celts. So, it's not surprising. Duh, not only did I make it out of 2026 with no kids, I got a motherfucking vasectomy. It ain't never happening. Let's fucking go, boy. Yeah, the English are the devil. Hey, Zero, what's going on?
We at ASUS are happy to announce that we...
So I talked about this on High Media Headlines today. I didn't put it out on YouTube, but that's on me.
We are going to start producing RAM in 2026.
Yo, let's go! Finally! Some good news for gaming!
When Micron announced they were selling all of their crucial RAM to AI data centers, I thought we were cooked. Yes, with Micron going all out with AI, we at ASUS see an opportunity to grow our market selling directly to consumers. We're hoping that this will offset the current shortage of RAM.
Yes, and 64 gigabytes of DDR5 won't cost $1,000. This is a huge W across the board. Hopefully, you guys start looking at ramping graphics card production up as well.
That's the plan. Similar to our partnership with Xbox with the ASUS ROG Xbox Ally, we want to prioritize gamers as we look forward to the future for manufacturing RAM as well as our new graphics cards.
Oh my god.
It's going to take a while for this to get up off the edge, though, because they need to acquire facilities to actually build the motherfuckers. So that's going to take actual time. Alright, moving on. How long have I been streaming? 37 minutes? Okay. That's fine. Let's go back into Master Duel for the time being. It's from Jim Bain. Yeah, nah, man. Literally, England wouldn't be anything if it wasn't for, like, the rest of the, like, their empire. I gotta get one more FTK for that. Do I even have my FTK deck? God, I feel like shit. Oh my god. That is a good opener. We love a good call. Do I watch football? No, I don't, but I do love how aggro you guys are about it. I hope you're not coming here for the World Cup, dude. That's gonna be a goddamn disaster. I assure you. I mean, I don't know why you got them, Zero. Like, they're banned. But more power to you if you're forgetting them, I guess. I don't know where Scotland's training ground is, but this is the first time Scotland has been in the World Cup in 27 years, I think. Alright, in that case, I don't blame you if you do end up taking a plane across the pond to go see. I'm just warning you. America has very varied climates, and if they're playing all over the world, you're going to need to have to account for, you know, if, like, imagine, I'm just going to let you know straight up. Imagine having to travel from, like, London to, like, Prague for, like, a follow-up game. That is legitimately the distance you might have to go for some of these. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time that it's going to be some bullshit. Hmm. Oh, I got a match on Tinder. Hey, Quill, how you doing, brother? What's good? I am here. I am here. Okay, you can go ahead and do that. I don't fuck. Yep, your boy is not doing particularly well. My bones hurt something fierce. Ugh. Please be stupid. Thank God they're stupid. Num num, hungry boy, eat. Okay. Go ahead, I don't give a shit. Plan to commentate for the 8th. Maybe, we'll see. I don't know what the 8th is. Oh, yeah. Maybe, we'll see. Depends if I'm off or not. Let me add another one of you. That is a great top deck. The football team support have a game tomorrow. Let's hope we win. I hope they win too. What's your team? Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal. Celtic, got it. Weren't you guys the ones that made the Lizzie's in the box chant? That shit was funny as fuck. No, 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 no. Lizzie's in a box, in a box. Lizzie's in a box. Mm. Mm. Yeah, that ain't happening. Sorry, Chief Queef. That's fair. Hey, Hungwell, what's going on, brother? Me too, my man. I am just fucking existing. Alright, let's get Diviner. We're gonna set. Add to hand. Let's activate the field spell. Alright, let's have some fun. Got it. Understood. Alright, let's pendulum summon. Yeah, I got gifted. It's Hooksong and Cyberpunk, and they run. Let's fucking go! I'm so happy you get to experience those games, Hungwell. They're really good, and you deserve it. That sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I need to buy and play Space Marine my damn self. Nice. How you liking it? Is that enough to kill him? Yeah, it's enough. Yeah, it's a fucking FIFA game, though. Like, what do you expect? Sorry, that was rude. Yeah, it's just the EA doesn't care about its player base. Oh, and I'm the type of guy who never settles down. Where every girl tall, well, you know that I'm around. I kiss them and I love them, 'cause to me they're all the same. Oh, come and I squeeze them, they don't even know my name, they call me the Wanderer. I'm going to the hospital tomorrow once it clears up, though. I got into my brother in Christ. I've been playing this bitch since day one. You kidding me? I'm an OG Fallout 76 player. One of the original Motley Fools. God, I wish they would make the free thing easy to find, though. I did. I did. I love Fallout 3. My favorite Fallout game. Even more so than New Vegas. That's fair. They did do us dirty in that regard, but I was able to do it. Here's my camp.
Someone needs to do something about civilians setting off nukes. I am not mad. I am just disappointed.
When I mainly play the original COD Modern Warfare series, all three in Skyrim. Hey, that's a solid fucking lineup. Let's be for real. And Joe, if you'd like, you're welcome to join the Discord. I've got a really good, solid community of folks. You seem like good people, and I'd love to have you there. Obviously. Here, let me see. I think all you gotta do, if you want to, you can type !! Discord, and the bot will queue it up for a join link for you. For sure, Joseph. All good. You want to carry? If you're on PC, I got you, brother. It's okay. Let's get you up and running. If you've got the game downloaded, let's get you up and running, my guy. We'll get you sorted, my brother. I promise. We'll get you up and running. All right? I got you. My least favorite thing about the 6-7 meme is that it interferes with Zelda because one of the big tiers. Yeah. Listen, kids are annoying. Collect wood. Have I played Stalker? I played a bit of the first Stalker. I couldn't get super far in it because of just I was struggling. Unfortunately, I kept dying and not saving appropriately, so I had to keep. It happened 3 separate times. I kept forgetting to save, and as a result, yeah. Who had the fucking nerve? Fucking Neanderthals. Attacking the NPCs. How fucking dare they?
Protectron creates desirable wood products, but has no use for them.
That's cool. What's it like? Hmm. Oh, I feel like death. Fuck me. I don't feel great. That's fun. Alright. And needs a hat, needs a hat, needs a hat. And a fancy pair of boots, pair of boots, pair of boots. And a cowboy needs a hat, needs a hat, needs a hat. Yeah, I can imagine that's not particularly a fun situation to be in. I don't know. I actually play guitar, believe it or not. I'm, a little rusty, but I can still finger pick my way into some good shit. I wonder how a playable guitar works in a VR game in terms of how accurate it is. I play bass and drums. Nice. You are the backbone of all music. And anybody who tells you your shit's boring, they may be right, but you're not important. It's not that you're not important. Bass and drums are the backbones of all good music. And everybody loves to play guitar until they have to play guitar by themselves with no backup. You are the bedrock of good music, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And a cowboy needs that, but it's okay. You can bullshit guitar pretty good, believe it or not. Alright, so we're doing it there.
Attention citizens, a nuclear strike.
I literally have a playlist.
Exit the area at your earliest convenience.
What are my favorite bands? Literally, I have a playlist with all the songs I listen to in rotation. And the playlist is called Songs That Scratch the Back of My Autism. It's very funny, and I do like the songs on it. It makes my head go burr. Dog, why is everybody dead? I thought that was person. Oh, it is person. No, it's not. There we go. That. Just a bit of everything, unfortunately. Don't necessarily have a great defined thing. Ugh. I get no kicks from djembe. Miracle. Doesn't move me at all, but darling, tell me if it's true that I get a kick out of you. guess they missed one. I quite like the alternative rock stuff. I like the Smiths, Nirvana, and Wire. That's valid. That's fun. Anyways, folks, I'm gonna go rest. You guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday night. I'm gonna go try and get better. Have a good night.